Here Akhil Srivastava teaching you Maths of class 10th NCERT, Chapter 6 Triangle, Exercise 6.2. In the exercise 6.2, question number 1 is given. In the figure you want to prove that in first figure EC D is parallel to BC, and in second figure given D is parallel to BC, you want to find out EC, and here you find out AD. So for this very simple way, in this figure ABC, you want to find out AC where D is given parallel to BC. So by BPT, AD by DB is equal to A by EC. EC will be X. So 1.5 by 3, 1 by X, you are getting X is equal to 2. Point remove here 0. So 15 by 30, 1 by 2 cross multiply, X is equal to 2. EC is equal to 2. In the question number second figure you want to find out AD. So D is parallel to BC, it means AD by DB is equal to A by EC by BPT. Put X upon 7.2, 1.8 upon 5.4. Remove the decimal, your answer is 2.4. Question number 2 is given here. There is a question given. E and F are the point on side PQ and PR are respectively triangle PQR. Figure is not given. For each of the following cases, 3 questions separately. P given, EQ given, PF given, FR given. You prove that EF is parallel to QR or not. So I have drawn the figure for the first part. You want to prove this. For first figure you draw PQR and EF. Put the values of P, EQ, PF and FR. What is given? So P upon EQ is equal to 3.9 upon 3 gives you 13 by 10. PF upon FR is equal to this 3 by 2, which is not equal. Ratios are not equal means lines are not parallel. In the second part, same question, same name, only values are different. In the second part again you draw a figure PQR. P is given, EQ is given, PF is given, FR. I have written the values according to given condition. 4 upon 4.5, 40 upon 45, 8 upon 9. PF upon FR, 8 upon 9. Both are equal. So by converse of BPT, EF is parallel to what? QR. Third part again the values are given. What values are given in the question? PQ, PR, PE and PF. I am putting in the figure. PQ full line is given 12.8. PE given, PR is given 2.56, 0.36. So PE upon PQ is also BPT 9 upon 64. PF upon PR 0.36 upon 2.56, 9 upon 64. So both the ratios P upon PQ equal to PF upon PR, therefore by converse of BPT it is parallel. Question number 3 has a figure which is given here. It is a figure given ML parallel to BC and LN parallel to BD. It is given in the question. CD, BC and CD it is given. Prove that AM upon AB is equal to AN upon AD. So here first of all in this case you will get only this triangle. What is given? This part. A, L, M, B, C. These two are parallel. So by BPT AC upon AL upon LC, AC, AL upon AC. You want to AM upon AB. So don't write AM upon MB. You write AL upon full line. What do you want? According to this only you apply BPT. So AL upon AC equal to AM upon AB. First equation. In the second this figure, AL upon AC is equal to AN upon ND. So by first and second LHS equal, so RHS will be also equal. It is the proof. Question number 3 is given this figure. Here it is given D is parallel to AC and DF is parallel to AE. You want to prove BF upon FE is equal to BE upon AC. BF upon FE is equal to BE upon EC. So two separate triangles you will. What is given you write down, what is to prove. Then I am taking only ABE, this triangle. ABE triangle I am taking, DF is parallel to B, so BF upon FE, BD upon AD. BD upon AD by BPT, BD upon AD, BD upon AD is equal to BF upon FE, equation 1. Now you take this triangle ABC, big triangle. Only D line I have drawn. These two lines I am not drawing. Again D parallel, so by BPT, BD upon DA is equal to B upon EC. LHS of both are equal, so RHS will be also equal. Again by first and second you are getting result. Question number 5 is given. What is the 5? In figure this, PQR, O is a point OP and OQ, so D is parallel to OQ, DF is parallel to OR. You want to prove EF is parallel to QR. This is the question. So very easy. First of all you draw the figure separately. What is given to proof and this question. I am taking only POQ, this triangle. In triangle POQ, D is parallel to OQ, it is given. So according to BPT, PD upon DO, PD upon DO is equal to PE upon EQ, equation 1. Now you take the POR, triangle POR, again separate figure I have drawn. DF is parallel to OR given. It means PD upon DO is also equal to PF upon FR. So by equation 1 and 2, LHS equal to LHS, so RHS will be also equal. P upon EQ is equal to PF upon FR. P upon EQ is equal to PF upon FR. P upon EQ equal to, now in triangle this big triangle, only EF I am drawing, other part not trying. So P upon EQ equal to PF upon R, proved in third. So by converse of BPT, EF is parallel to QR. Very cool mind. When you apply your mind, easily you can get. Question number 6 is given. Question number 6 is given. In this triangle, A, B, C are the point on PO, QO and RO. It is given. AB is parallel to PQ, AC is parallel to PR. You want to prove PC is parallel to QR. It is the question number 6. In the question number 6, I have drawn the figure given in the book. Written what is given in the book easily. You want to prove these two. This line single ray, double head, parallel. So I am taking POQ separately. But you keep in your mind, you want OB upon BQ and OC upon QR. So from O only you write. AB parallel to PQ given. So OB upon BQ is equal to OA upon AP. OA upon AP is equal to OB upon BQ. Equation first. Second figure you draw, POR. In this POR I am taking. So OA upon AP is equal to OC upon CR by second equation by the BPT. Compare first and second, you are getting third result. What is LHS and LHS equal? So RHS will be OB by BQ equal to OC by CR. So this figure you draw only this small figure, OQR. I am drawing OQR. OB by BQ equal to OC by CR we have proved in third. So by converse of BPT, BC is equal parallel to QR. When the line divide two sides proportionally, it is converts. It is proportionally given, then the line will be parallel to third side. So a statement you must learn. Question number 7. Class 9th we know the converse of midpoint theorem. Class 9. Line drawn from midpoint of one side parallel to second side bisect the third side. So you want to prove it in the 9th you have drawn many constructions and then proof. Here you prove that the line drawn from midpoint of one side parallel to the second side bisect the third side. It is your 9th standard converse of MPT. So first of all, I have taken a triangle ABC in which D is the midpoint of AB and D is parallel to BC. It is given. You want to prove E is also the midpoint. Proof: in triangle ABC, D parallel to BC. It is given. Therefore, AD by DB equal to AE by EC. Why? By the Thales theorem, basic proportionality theorem. But AD upon DB is equal to AD upon AD. Why? Because D is the midpoint, so these two parts are equal. So BD replaced by AD, AD cancel, it is 1. So equation 1 you are writing at the place of AD by D, 1 equal to AE by EC, so cross multiply A is equal to EC. Therefore, E is the midpoint of AC. Hence proved. Now, question number 8. Midpoint theorem. Line joining the midpoint of two sides parallel to the third side. In ninth it is given parallel and half of the third side. But here only you prove it is parallel to the third side. Ninth standard midpoint theorem. So, triangle ABC, D and E are the midpoints. D parallel to BC you want to prove. First of all, you see. In this triangle, what about AD by DB? Because both are equal, you are getting 1. What about AE and AC? AE upon EC, AE upon AE, it is equal to 1. By comparing these two, 1 equal to 1, so AD by DB is also equal to AE by EC. If both the ratios are equal, then by converse of BPT, D will be parallel to, not equal, D is parallel to BC. Hence proved. If a line divides two sides proportionally, then it is parallel to the third side. Now you have proved this. The two questions left, 9 and 10, we will explain in the next lecture. Thanks for today.